Welcome back. Let's wrap this series up talking about how much of each zone we should allocate within our week. First thing is always maintain a force component in the week. So that 10% allocation you can see up there is minutes. 10% of your minutes should have a force focus. And by force, we're talking strength or resistance focus. And John and I have given you a lot of ideas in the Endurance Essentials ebook section about approaching that. And the nature of that force component is going to change with the seasons, but there should always be some of that in every single week that you do. It's very important for athletes of all abilities and essential for the veteran athlete over time. Next allocation, biggest allocation by a mile, green zone, 80% of the minutes. As you develop your general capacity, you're going to build the ability to put more and more different things into that bin, that green zone allocation. Hills, pace changes, all different stuff. So that's why it's so important to build the general capacity, this easy, steady, and make it as broad as possible. As that fitness extends, there's more and more stuff that can come into there, and there's more and more work that you'll be able to absorb and do over time. This is what's going to drive your endurance performance. Tempo and red, 10%, with the majority of that, the vast majority, allocated into tempo, 9% and 1% respectively. 15-hour week, 900 minutes, 9 minutes of red zone. Use it with intent, use it wisely. The other thing, if you're getting tired, more tired than you think from your training, odds are you've set your zones and your targets that we ran through in 1, 2, and 3 episodes too high. Acknowledge that. Acknowledge the fatigue. Be humble. Move them down. It's about building this general capacity to get you where you want to go. It's going to take however long it takes. Now, if you're an ambitious athlete, an athlete who wants to compete and compete with people who are currently well above you in terms of their volume and their capacity to do specific training, my recommendation, allocate even more to strength and green zone training in my allocation up there. Those aren't zones in the bins. Those are heart rate allocations. So the vast majority of the last year for me has been green zone focused. And within the green zone, it's light green. It's not dark green. It's that easy, it's that easier bit. And we talked through all of that with the Metabolic Manifesto series. 8 videos I hope you checked out to kind of learn what I actually did to dramatically change my ability to do work. You can do the same thing if you train smart. Thanks for joining me here. I've got a few more series that I think you're going to enjoy. Come along for the ride.